Hello and welcome. I've been waiting to do this for about a week. It's the merging of three decks into one. And I first got the Fated, which I reviewed on my channel by Athene Noctua. And that is what you're seeing here. You get 13 cards in the deck. Now, yesterday, I opened up the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle, and it has 24 cards in it. So now today I'm going to merge these with this deck and add one more that I haven't opened yet, the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. So let's lay these ones down, and those were the backs, and these are the backs on here. I'm not worried that they don't match because they're all going to get shuffled in, I hope with really good energy. So let's start here. The Runic ones are now joining the Fated. And I'll try to get it neat and tidy. There we go. I've had some Palo Santo, and I just brought in some Damian leaf. And let's lay these out. Got to go a little bit faster because there's 24. But you can see how they look when they're all laid out, and they make that nice swishing sound. So let's do another layer, give you another peekaboo, because I think that as an oracle, 3 decks in one is going to give me all that I want, because the base, the Fated ones, they are giving me the words and things about relationships. This one is giving me familiars and runes. And so those are 2 decks going down. Now let me get the third one ready. So that's what we got for so far. And now here comes the crystal ball. I haven't even peeked at these, but I just know it's going to be a fun merger. So let's see what's involved in this one. And I believe it's 13 cards again. So that's 26 and 24. And with my math, that makes 50 card oracle. It comes with the same fan out booklet that the Fated comes with. This is the bigger, better book. But they're all lovely. And this one just needs to have its wrapper off and join the crowd. And let's just see. Those are the backs. Wonderful. Really liking those. And it is bringing in that burst again, that scattered energy. And let's just see what we've got. So we end up with a yes, a no, go, the time is right. So these will be timing cards to add to it, it looks like. Not the right time. You're going in the right direction. Choose a new direction. No need to worry. Oh, isn't he just a sweetie pie? Then we have unlikely. Looks like a connection that is just not going to work out. Then we have listen to your intuition. So that repeats the owl that was on the back of the Fated. Like that. So we'll put our owl down. Get more information. So you've got a book there that's opening up. And there's growth from knowing that information. And this gives me the idea of a little bit of water down here. So it's emotionally fulfilling too. Then we have let go And with the butterfly, definitely transform. Reconsider, and that is one of the runes. I think it's Helga's. And that goes down. And this is the sign. So I just want to see what it says for this is the sign, because we have our pentacle there. I guess it's confidence, security, something like that. Hold tight. Okay, for this one, just read the little blurb. It says, sometimes we find ourselves in limbo, putting off making decisions or taking next steps towards something we're unsure of. If you have been searching for a sign that you should do, leave, or start something, this is that sign. Okay. So it also says, depending on the question, this is an affirmative card and a form of yes, but think of it as your green light to take action. All right. 3 decks have now been put into action. Now let's mix and see how they shuffle, the size, and if we can get, I'm going to try a 9 card, and we'll put it out there for June. Why not put it out for what's coming for us in June? All right. Okay, they're all together now. It makes a much meatier type deck to hold and really enjoy. So let's flip it over. You'll see the backs. And I think I'm not bothered by the fact that they don't match, because when we shuffle, it's all about the meanings. And the fact that these cards are all basically the same size makes it wonderful. So how do they shuffle? Nice, really nice. I wouldn't do a ruffled shuffle with these ones. But let me spend a moment and really give them a good shuffle, and we're going to lay down 9 cards. Okay, so just finally, for everyone out there who might tune in, some information for them when they travel through the month of June, what to look for, what to know. Let's go. Well, didn't quite get all of them mixed perfectly, but what we get is what we're supposed to get, right? So, the heart of the matter is Tiwaz. So let's get that book out so we don't make any mistakes and see what it says. All right, so with the eagle there and the sword in the claws, it's just asking us that this might be the month, June may be the month, in trying to work out something that is fair to both parties or a group, successful, and if there's any legal matters, because of that sword, just like in tarot, if there's any legal matters, let's ask for fairness. All right, so we're going to look at the corners. It looks like it wants me to work with the runes for the month of June if I'm getting this. Now, in the corners, there is a sacred friendship. If you've got the fox, it's, doing your investigations. Now, what is your friendship? Is that with you and your spiritual practice? And maybe being a little bit, inward. Sit with it. You think of the fox. They're just so sly and cunning and careful and watchful. So watch how you're working with relationships. And if it's yours, honor it And then we've got the romantic connection over here. And there's nothing wrong with loving our spiritual connection, but a friendship that you have might also turn into a romantic connection. And it may come down to communication that brings that together. And then down here we have the rad hole. And I always look at that as, being on the right path, moving ourselves forward. And then with Iwas, let's take a look at that. Okay, with this one, you're seeing the black kitten. And you talk about cats and their wisdom and their many lives. Black cats, it says, are often erroneously viewed with fear, but this kitten knows the beauty of transformation. And it talks about working your magic in June, feeling that freedom that you have to begin something. And, forming that love connection can be wonderful. So, you can use this rune carving, it says, into a candle and burn it at your altar, asking for protection and aid in whatever it is that you're working on for June. Okay, now go up here, and we've got algas. Okay, I get the idea with the algas that it's trying to have that sense of courage and independence as we work through this sacred friendship and connection, and finding equality, reaching up for our higher self and seeking that independence to do so. Really kind of cool. And it is one that you can use for protection. Now we'll go on to this one. And we have Kenaz and Ansuz. So let's see what that's about. I can see that it's going to be knowledge and a breakthrough, and I think inspiration there. And this one is going to be asking us to really, like the raven, they are so intuitive, and it's that third eye that's hanging there. So let's see. So this card is asking us to build and connect, definitely, and finding your true path with clarity. And this one was all about path as well. So we need the courage and the confidence to make a connection in June. One where we can speak clearly, speak our mind, and we can see a connection building, and we can, gain knowledge. We can learn to understand ourselves and possibly another in June. And use our intuition. These two cards seem to be indicating that to me. But let's see what this last little one is. May not be the right time. So it's talking all about connections here, but yet there's something in June that you feel is lurking with these little mushrooms down here. It's not the right time. It might be a connection that's valuable and that you can learn from it, but maybe you sense and see something and it just sits within your gut and says, no, I'm going to step away from this. So I'm just going to check that last one there for not the right time and see what it says. Okay, it says sometimes a path or a choice might be the right one for you, but the timing is currently off. So instead of giving up on your dream and your realizations and this connection that you might be making, it might require you to put it on hold or work on it a little bit longer. June in the big scheme of things is only 30 days. You need a little bit more time in order to feel that it's a good connection, that you can be strong and feel strong with this connection. So just wait a little bit longer, it suggests, until things align a little bit better. But looking at it, you could do it in whatever spread that you want. This is just a quick little one to show you that I think because the card sizes in her decks are the same, don't worry about the backs being different. It's all about the information that you can gain. And you're gaining words with this, you're learning the runes with this deck, and you can even travel with these symbols and carve them into magical moments at the altar. But it gives you words too and clues so that you can look below the surface and adjust and work out the timing and wait and be patient. This is going to be fantastic. I hope that if others have these decks, that they feel empowered to join them, because I think there's some opportunity here to work with different elements. So, putting it out there that this is my new deck, and I think I'm going to call it the Witch's Fated Runic Crystal Oracle. And that is all because of some of the key words, get the lid back on, that I can pick. But if you have them and you combine them and you come up with a different title for your deck, let me know. It's all part of the fun. Enjoy.